Testing, testing. Hello, this is Curtis Bryant, and welcome to another episode of No Place Like Home, a visual diary of my mid 30s, navigating life, independence, solo living, relationships, love, friendship, family, and so much more. I first want to start this episode by sending love to everyone in Los Angeles. I have community of my own. So many of my friends live out there, and I just want to send love not only to them, but to everyone who is navigating that city right now. There's a lot going on. There is a lot going on. And if you're listening to this, I pray that you take a moment to lift the city of Los Angeles up right now. Sorry, I'm stuttering. I got emotional for a minute. But I pray that you lift up everyone over there because it is through prayer that we can really change things. And I know in moments like this, things feel impossible to rebuild and move on from, but I want you to know that we can do all things through Christ and we can do them together. And when two or more are gathered, God will be there. And so if two or more of us pray for the city of Los Angeles, I wonder what we could do. Amen. Today's episode, I want to talk about forgiveness. And it was actually inspired by what is going on in Los Angeles. So, I like to say, one of the hardest things about becoming an adult is the relationships you have to leave behind. No one really prepares you for what it means to not be able to bring everyone with you, what it means to outgrow people, what it means to fall out of love with people, what it means to not be able to connect or agree with people that you once agreed with. No one prepares you for that. And this morning, I had a really beautiful moment of forgiveness. And forgiveness, just like grief, has many stages. So, just for context, I had a friend who we have been friends for a very long time. And a couple of years ago, before I was about to embark on a new season of my life, I didn't feel fully supported by that person. And I also recognized that my feelings were based on a level of high sensitivity. I was beginning to embark on a journey that was scary, that was new. And I also hold space for my friend feeling emotional about what was happening, that our friendship would be changing because my life would be changing, right? That goes for any friendship, whether your friend is now married, in a relationship, having a baby, has to move to a new city for a job. There are so many things that can occur that cause us to reflect and miss once was, right? And so, anyway, as I was saying, I was beginning to embark on this journey and I didn't feel supported in that moment. And I had a chance to hear what my friend thought. And in that moment, again, we were both emotional. And I felt like my friend wasn't, I felt like my friend was only looking at the situation from their point of view in that moment. And that's not to villainize them, that's not to make them a bad guy. I just knew that in this season, in this moment, I needed nothing but support. That's all I wanted. That's all I needed. So what happened was I ended up actually blocking this person on social media. I basically cut off communication. And actually, last year, I unblocked them, and because the Lord had already been working on forgiveness. And I want to also just jump in and say that I would not be who I am, have what I have, feel how I feel if I did not commit to forgiveness. And I mean commit to forgiveness every day. Every day, pro tip, every day, you should be forgiving someone every day, including yourself. If you are walking through your life with any bit of unforgiveness, I ask that you work through that. I ask that you heal that. I ask that you let that go. Because in 2025, as the world continues to change, progress, move forward, even if we feel like it's moving backwards, despite what we feel, it is going forward. And if we're going to go forward, we need to have a heart that is forgiving. We cannot walk our life with unforgiveness. So, this friend lives in LA. And though we haven't spoken in years, this morning I could not reach out to them. And so I wrote them a DM. Really simple. Hey, it's been a while. I know. But with everything going on, I had to reach out. Now, I don't know if they still live in LA. I don't know if they'll ever respond. But what I do know is that I had to do it. And I'm sure you guys have heard before that forgiveness is for you and not the other person. So whether that person responds, whether that person lives in LA or not anymore, it was my duty for my own spirit, for my own life, for my own walk to forgive that person enough to write them. Because some of you listening to this have such unforgiveness that you would have never written that person. You would have never checked in, right? That person that you're mad at, you don't care about their safety. And I'm not here to tell you how to feel. But I will say, again, you deserve a clean heart. You deserve a spirit that is capable of forgiving. You deserve that. You deserve that. Hmm. Yeah, you deserve that. You know how I do. I don't like to prolong these. Again, these are journal entries. And if I was writing in my journal and I had written everything I had said just now on this mic, that would be a journal entry. So, with that being said, thank you for listening. Forgive someone today, forgive yourself today, and let's continue to pray for one another. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you in my next episode. Later.